Hello and welcome, my name is Ajaxpost and we're back, as if you couldn't tell, with Transport Fever 2 on the Island Hub series. And we're once again over our rather funky new station of Erehwon, which is, well, it looks good. And I had an idea for the plan. Over the last few episodes I've been creating, the train has actually just gone, there it is I think, this cross-country freight route to connect this southernmost city on our, yes it is the southernmost city on our island, with a major dock complex here outside Chengdu, much further north, which then will ship goods by a boat rather than aeroplane to this northern island of Hong Kong and Port Moresby. The airport here at Hong Kong was actually receiving cargo shipments of things like steel and coal from places like Erehwon all the way down here, and we were thinking that's not really air freight, is it? Honest? No. So this is what we're doing. However, having let it run on for a little bit, and there are problems with the route. There's not quite enough goods to make the thing entirely viable, and one of the sort of slipping cogs in the wheel, as it were, of this route is it this train here? I think it is. No, it's not that one, it's the one following on behind. There you are, that is you, isn't it? The Erehwon Steel Bulk line, which, if I bring the line up here, yep, connects the steel works here at Baghdad to bring steel into Erehwon for that main cross-country line to take down to the docks, etc, etc, etc. And it's not getting enough steel. Yeah, I mean the finances have gone to pot basically since I did this. I'm not entirely sure why, but it is maybe because those planes were so much more efficient at it than these this long train route and those boats. So it is actually coming into, yeah, this is quite a big complex of train stations and truck stops and stuff here. It's coming in here, and there's a modest amount of steel waiting there, nowhere near enough, nowhere near as much as is kept here in the main the main steel mill adjacent train station, where the steel is going up to produce goods at Rangpur, just across the way from Erehwon, down there, you see. Yeah. Now, I've got a couple of things I want to do. I think I can sort of do a little bit of fixing of this, I think. But what I want to do before we do that is fix up a couple of other little routes. And I'm going to wait actually until 1995. We're currently at the end of September 1994. And because I've played on a little bit in preparation for this episode, I know there's a whole slew, there's a plethora. There's a huge tonnage of new vehicles that become available in 1995. So I'm going to wait for those in case there are any new exciting developments that come up in that. But before we do that, I just thought I would have a quick poke at a couple of things I've fixed off camera, or vehicles I've updated because they were getting very, very old. One of which was the train on this route. That's it. Oh, where are you coming in here? There you are. That's lovely. This is a new, well actually a couple of new mods that I put on since the last episode, quite possibly. Now this is actually a shunting train. If I go into the details, it is, you're going to tell me? The ND3 forward. It comes in a variety of ND3 forward and reverse. I think this is the forward one. Yeah, where they... Can I focus on it? There you go, where the cabin is at the front of the train. It comes in the reverse where the cabin is at the back. There's also a more up-to-date version, the ND Phase 2 or something it's called, which is a bit faster, a bit more powerful and so on. So I just think that's a lovely model. Can I stop it there? There you go. Also, these container wagons, the Lindsay container, they're in a particular mod pack which I've loaded recently as well, I think. It comes with a variety of different branded containers, as well as a simple plain white one, I think. If I remember, if I do this properly, I'll annotate the edit in the edit and give you the names of these two mods. But other than that, they are of course in my collection, which you can get to on Steam, a link to which is in the description below. But I just thought that was such a lovely new set of models there. I thought I'd show those off to you. Let's get the game running again. And the other one was that on Jakarta. I think I updated 3 off camera in terms of trains with some new models. That's it, the Jakarta grain bulk. Oh yes, it is. That is you. Not so much the wagons, but this lovely train here, which we might have seen before. If I go in there, which one is it? The EMD, which is an American locomotive, but apparently this is used in Brazil. This particular branding, this particular model. So yeah, that is all very nice. Again, that comes in a variety of forward and reverse options there. The other thing I want to do, actually no, there's a couple of things. The main thing I want to fix, in addition to the Erehwon steel train that we saw at the beginning of this episode, is this Kyiv steel and goods, which was a change I made quite a few episodes ago, where it takes the steel from here into the goods factory the other side of Chengdu and brings the goods back and actually takes them into a distribution point here at the farm. There's another little train that takes them into Izmir, for example, and that's just been losing money ever since. I mean, it started off quite profitably, but it's not making money. So we're going to resolve that by, I think, putting it back to being simply a steel delivery service, and I'll find a way of getting the goods out of here. In fact, do I need to do that? Or I could put them in. Actually, if I put them into the cargo, the port here, then I have got that train going to Erehwon. That might be enough. Otherwise, it means getting them shipped into Kyiv and Izmir by some other new train route or something, perhaps. We shall see. And finally, the other little thing I want to fix, and I think I can fix this right now, is Chengdu passenger station here, which is receiving, let's get you over there for a second, the one train per whatever period it takes. Oh, it's coming up now, that's good. The HS2, our second high-speed route, coming up from Ajaxpost. And I discovered while prepping for this episode, it's actually a little bit too long for this station. So there is a loading penalty when it picks up passengers here. So the question then is, where do I extend this station? Do I extend it out here, move this road out of the way, or extend it that way and get rid of this road? I was thinking before I started talking just now, oh, here it comes, so you can see the problem. As we hit December 1994, it is a lovely long train. And 0.99. Okay, it's not much of an overhang. But no, I mean, for a quality service, a premier service like a high-speed route, you don't expect them to say, please don't try to exit through the doors at the rear of the train because they can't open, because there ain't no platform there. It's just not good enough, is it? No, so we could... I was going to extend it out this way, but I'm thinking... Actually, I might just do it here at the end. I think we've got room for that. The bridge shouldn't be a problem. Okay, let's do that right now, shall we? So that means getting rid of this road. It's good. And we're going to need to get rid of some of this. You. Okay, that is you done. And if we configure this station. Oh, now my usual problem is, which platform type did I put in here? So, is going to be the main problem. So where are the platforms along here? That's the wonder about having so many mods, isn't it? There's so many new choices to make. It's probably a fairly plain vanilla one, isn't it? So yes, that's definitely Era A, isn't it, with those type of signs. Well, let's just place you down. Oh, it is. Oh, no, it's not. It's a slightly different colour. We might as well then put a new length on there. A modern length of platform. It looks incongruous, but what the heck? Could I remove that length of platform? I could do, I suppose. And put that in there. That will do nicely. And we want also perhaps to extend that canopy. Now where's that going to be? Oh, that looks about right, doesn't it? Except it's... Nope, that is one next to the track left. You. That's it. The whole length? Might as well. There you go. That looks lovely, doesn't it? Right, and we're going to need some track so it knows it can stop there. It's going to be high-speed electric because we are a passenger service. Okay. Ooh, how tight is that curve going to be? We'll probably want to get rid of that. See if we can come in reasonably smoothly. Ooh, that looks horrid. That's the trouble. Okay, try that. And along here. Can I do parallel tracks? I think I can. It's on the left-hand side, isn't it? That should be better. Ooh, we're going to have a problem with that bridge pillar. Let's find out. Let's click that. It allowed me to draw it, but I don't think that's terribly clever. Let's see if we can get that bridge replaced again. Oh, it's four track as well. Gosh, just to make things more awkward. Okay, can we draw this? These are all freight rail, so this is no catenary. Okay, let's make the minimum. The bridge height is 6. Right, if I change that to 5.8, that looks okay. Yeah. That seems alright. Oh, it's not drawing the... it didn't draw the second track for the parallel track mod. Oh well. I'll get you in there. Yes. The pillars are still looking good. And you. Yeah. Excellent. Well, that's good. Okay, right. We just need to... We have a crossover here so this train can actually get in and out of this platform. We'll do that here perhaps. Try and keep up good speed. That looks alright. And our exclamation mark has gone back to white. And the train is loading perfectly quickly. Excellent. That's that little job done anyway. That was nice. Oh, do I want to put that? I probably want to put that road back in, don't I, to connect the two sides of the station. Yeah, let's do that like so. Okay, right, we're in 1995, and as you can see, there's a whole host of new vehicles coming up. Oh, that looks nice. So that's better. Yeah, that's good. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at this freight route into Erehwon. Let's have a quick check of our cross-country freight route to start with. You're losing money. I mean, the thing is, you make huge amounts of money when you deliver cargo, if there's cargo to be delivered. But because we're not getting much steel from this end, it's just not getting through. We're not shipping that much. So you are going to the dock carrying 22 steel rods, whatever. You're coming back with a few conmat, goods and planks. It's not enough, is it? So what I was thinking is our steel train here. I can find it here actually, can't I? There you are. You're at... Right, yes, you're waiting for... Right, the train's on all the tracks, which is why you're waiting there. So what I was thinking was, we have got, coming into this station here, we have got the Rangpur goods bulk, which brings goods down from this goods factory here, from the farm here. I'm using farms as freight hubs at least 2 or 3 times in this game, which is perhaps slightly odd, but there you go, that's the way I've done it. So yeah, so that is bringing, if we go to the farm here, oh, you're bringing everything. But yeah, trust me, it brings lots of goods in. In fact, if we go to the farm here, it tells us that, doesn't it? Farm, rank per goods, goods 184, you see. Now they're coming in here mostly to be shipped to the on the Planks Exchange, which takes them into the main freight hub at Ajaxpost via Turpan Farm, another farm hub. Don't know. Yeah, it made sense at the time. But what I'm thinking is if this steel train can also pick up those goods, it is connected. It comes in on this station, but they're all connected there, so that's not a problem. We can ship them up there. But that does mean, because this vehicle only has flat cars on it, they can't carry goods, so we're going to have a mixed consist. We're going to have to edit this. Edit, thank you very much. Oh, good grief, what's all this? Are these new trains? No, they're old ones. Cargo. Okay, we'll search for goods. I mean, it's a box car basically, but anything else will. Ooh, yeah, we could use these containers. Oh, there they are, the QRPCUY. And they come in 2 types. They're either 2 20-foot containers, so you can get 8. The capacity is the same in total, 18, across 2 possibly different cargo types, or a single 40-foot container, which is what I used on that food train. Yeah, the food train we saw earlier. So we could actually use this. Yeah, we could use these. Absolutely. That's the ordinary container wagon. Now you take 32, but you go at 99, and this train doesn't go at 99. Top speed 75. No. So these wagons are slower though. I could use a box car. That goes at 75. Could use a box car. I'd like to keep the speed up, because speed's going to be important here, I think. Okay, let's do that. We'll use the 75 speed. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 of these on. We'll switch it up, 4 of each. There you go. 144 capacity still. Excellent. And we'll modify that. Now, do I need to change the line for this? Looks like I might have, yeah, specified cargo loading. There you go. And we'll put goods on here. Oh, could put anything else, couldn't we? That's on here. Let's put all this other boxcar stuff on here as well. Going into Erehwon freight. I'm still going to have you coming back empty though, I think. Are you coming back empty? No, you're coming back. Oh no, you're unloading. That's right. Yes, you're unloading steel and all this other stuff. That will unload everything at Erehwon. Okay, that is good. So this train now. Oh, you're on your way in. Building up speed. There's another one of our first HS1 route between Kyiv and Erehwon. Can we go a bit faster, please? It's still got a way. It's not even halfway there yet. I might cut this bit and have a quick, sexy video effect to when it comes into the station. And here he is coming into the station. There probably won't be any goods waiting for him as yet. No, because it takes a while, obviously, for each of the producing industries to realise there's a new customer route. Hopefully that will pick up. Ooh, we're not going to... Am I going to limit the amount of steel? I am obviously limiting the amount of steel I'm taking back. Is that too small? Do I need 5 of each type on here? Obviously the steel mill is picking up on the fact that there is this new route for steel. I might have to keep an eye on that, actually. Right, now the other thing I wanted to do was, as we saw, that Kyiv steel route. So let's have a look at that. I think I have got 3 trains on this route. Yeah, that's not good, is it? Losing nearly 2.5 million. Okay, one of them is slightly in profit. You're the one, yeah, going down there. Okay, let's see, where are you? Oh, You're only just coming out. Okay. Let's change all this up. So this route will take steel from here, but what will it bring any goods back? It'd be nice if it did, I think. Are they naffy wagons? They are. So it can bring anything it likes back. In fact, yeah, it's bringing combat and goods back. Well, 3 combat. Okay, not quite sure where it's picked those up from, but there you go. We could, because that we already have a truck route. This is the Four Aces route here, which hasn't been doing terribly well, which is odd, because it is very busy. It is carrying a lot of combat from the dock and goods into the dock for distribution. But I think the problem with that route is they're fairly expensive trucks. How expensive are they? Well, are they the Volvo or Scanias? 87 a year, 87,000 a year. Well, actually, nearly 88,000 a year. They carry 20. And the thing is that there is this long, very slow route through the dock. And that eats, I think, eats substantially into the profit that they're making. But if we could put more on there, which take the goods into the dock, and then the Erehwon cross-country route can take the goods it wants back up to Erehwon, in addition to the Baghdad one, or distribute them elsewhere, because this route also goes into the branch here, which connects to the main Chengdu freight station, which links to our main hub. And that train there, you are one of those. You're carrying again a random mix of stuff. Is it just the one train? Oh, there's 3 trains on there, making 4.25 million. That's fine. I'm okay with that, because this is a long convoluted truck route, but it should work. Now, is this truck route limited in terms of the cargo it carries? So from the manufacturing transfer, you are carrying goods, but that's all you're carrying. So these okay, yes, if I take goods off this train route, then they'll go onto these trucks, which means they'll have more to carry going out in the other direction towards the dock, I reckon. Yes, so it might actually work itself out if I simply adjust this route just to do steel, I think. Yeah, anything we can usefully bring back from here? I don't think so. Don't think so. Let's see how that pans out then. Oh, actually, those trains are quite old. Might want to replace those. Are they showing us very bad condition yet? Condition good. Wow, how long do those trains last? Yikes. Okay, right. Let's do this. So let's manage this line. So you're going from Kyiv Central Steel up to Chengdu Manufacturing. You are carrying all sorts of stuff and nonsense from here. No, I don't think you want to be doing that. How can you be loading all this stuff from a steel mill? Ooh, aeroplane. No, that makes no sense. I mean, you will be loaded with some stuff coming out of the Jakarta farm and so on. But I think no, let's get rid of all of that. No, and we just want steel. Unloading anything here? We'll leave that as it shouldn't actually be unloading anything. Okay, and at Chengdu Manufacturing, we're loading the loading combat, not goods. In fact, we won't load anything. We'll just unload the steel. I think that will do the job. Okay, so Jakarta Farm South, nope. The Kyiv Cargo Hub, nope. So it's just doing that now. Oh, and it's already dropped the goods and the combat they were carrying because there's nowhere for them to unload it. That means you should start making more money. Do I need 3 trains to do that? I've got 1,001 rate and this factory is producing at 400. No. We can get rid of get rid of our newest train. Alright, so we'll take you out. 667, it's a little excessive. Ah, okay. We'll live with that. These trains then, what are they? You are the G-Class SSR and the NAFI. We're not going to need the NAFI, are we? Because we're not carrying anything apart from steel bars or rods or whatever. Okay, so let's replace these. So, that locomotive. And you are one of G-Class. That was you, wasn't it? The SSR. You got 71. Oh, your lifespan is 24 years. Really? So how come you're still in good condition? Don't know. Interesting. Have we got anything newer? Oh, we've got, yeah, a few new of these shunting mods. Build date. Oh, okay, we don't appear to be getting new diesels. There might be a couple of new variants perhaps have popped in. Other than that, no, these shunting, yeah, they're not good enough. Right, so let's go with top speed, shall we? There we go. And we've got 99, 81, 75. You're a good performance. Good power rating, Chinese one. Unless we put another one of these on, perhaps. Actually, so how much? You cost me 1.5 million a year. You cost me 1.6. But then the Chinese one goes faster. I don't particularly want to get rid of the Australian one because it gives us a bit of nice variety. But the other Australian ones, which are these, are just way too fast, really, for this. No, I'm going to go Chinese, I'm afraid. There you go. And the cargo. This will be for steel. Oh, can go to open all these new. Oh, we've got some funky new. These, yeah, these are Soviet Russian wagons. Carry 17. The NAFI 14. Right. Ooh, I say. You're quite good. You go slower, don't you? We've used you before. Quite like you, but I'm going to go with 75 miles an hour. Right. So, what capacity have we got on this train? 154. Something like that will do. 162. Okay, let's try that. There we go. Where's that train? Oh, you're heading out. You're train 44, train 91. You're just dropping off. There you go. Yeah, you're not. I don't think you're quite as long as the other one was, but that's all right. Okay, right. There's no goods waiting at the train station. Goods going on to both the Chengdu export. Now that blue export line just goes directly to the train station here for shipment to the main hub. How are your finances doing? Seem to be alright. Hopefully we'll get better. Well, hopefully that will have worked some of that out and improved that situation somewhat. So how are we doing back at Erehwon? For across, oh, that's the truck stop. Cross country. Oh, have you just left? What are you carrying? Oh, you're back in profit. Excellent. Yeah, carrying a variety of stuff. You're coming back up from the dock, carrying a few goods of combat. You're carrying... Oh, 116 steel. Excellent. Why am I going so fast? Don't normally go that fast. A bit faster perhaps. Mid-speed. That's fine. Oh, yeah, but it's such a long way you'll lose money half en route. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's your problem? You haven't been... What? This is... Oh, did I do some... What? Eh? What? Oh, what is going on here? So the Erehwon hub bulk. That's you going in there. And you are trying to go out that way, but you're too long by the look of it. Ooh, there's a signal there. Why is there a signal there? Shouldn't be a signal there. That is a bad place for a signal. I'm astonished this hasn't happened before. Really? Very curious. And we are actually still quite a long way from the actual platforms. This is all in the approach still, isn't it? Okay, now if I get rid of that signal, will that fix this? Can I... 10? Was that 10,000 to get rid of a signal? Right, that's cleared. So, where's that Erehwon route? Right, we've got signals there. That's fine. No, don't. That'd be dangerous leaving that on. So we've got that signal there. The Fukushima one. Oh, you're both coming in on the same lines. So you're going in there. Okay. Good. You're the steel. Oh, you're carrying goods now and machines. Excellent. Okay, so how many of those are going to be deposited and where? On which route? Here. Now the risk is, of course, they could be taken using the hub bulk line out to, yeah, out to Ajaxpost, the main hub, which is the most efficient way of getting stuff. So, ooh. Or simply delivered into Erehwon itself. Interesting though, some are being diverted to the airport on the air exchange route, and that takes them to Hong Kong, doesn't it? That one goes to Hong Kong, yeah. Okay, interesting. How are we doing for goods and stuff here in Erehwon? Yeah, the towns are getting reasonably sizable now, so there's a lot of demand. What I could do, I suppose, is take goods off the hub bulk line. That's what I'll do and try and manage this. Now this is going to be an interesting thing to see in Transport Fever 3 in the second of the first look videos. I think it was in the... Actually no, it might have been in one of the Gamescom reports that I watched. They were talking about how the delivery of goods or cargo of any sort will be more manageable. There'll be more functionality to the way you distribute goods, so you could be much more precise perhaps. But nothing was really said about how it would be done, but it was hinted at that we'd have much finer control over what was shipped where, perhaps from which industry to which industry, or which industry to which town at that level, as opposed to being per route for what is basically a logistics transportation simulator. Because we're not managing the towns as such, we are managing the routes between the towns and the industries that attach to them. But it's going to be interesting to see how that is done in Transport Fever 3. That could be quite interesting. Anyway, what am I doing here? Oh yes, the hub bulk. I want to take goods off that, coming out of Erehwon. So at Erehwon Freight, we're not going to load goods. We're not loading steel. Okay, that's fine. The Epic MMX will unload and load everything. That's okay. I'll leave that like that. And the cross-country freight, I think you are pretty much loading... Oh, not goods. Right, we'll load goods here as well. Yeah. Actually, we could do other stuff. Might as well do other stuff. We might be getting... I'd like to get food. We might get conmat or plastic. I mean, the main purpose of this route was to get raw materials or bulk materials out to the dock rather than going through air. So that makes... okay, we'll do that. Could do fuel as well, but I don't think fuel's an issue. Actually, the problem... yes, I did when I was preparing for this episode. I did look at having fuel shipped into Erehwon to go on this train out to the docks to get over to the North Island of Hong Kong and Port Moresby. But then I realised that neither Hong Kong nor Port Moresby actually have any demand at all for fuel. So a pointless exercise, so I've not done that. I might do that in an upcoming episode. Maybe. We shall see. At Chengdu docks, what's unloading? Everything's unloading. And we're shipping everything up here that we want. Okay, that looks good to me. Kyiv Steel Bulk is now in profit, which is splendid. Oh, is it? Oh, look at this. Yes. Lots of stuff coming up. Not so much steel, though. From Baghdad Steel Mill. Is there still steel waiting here? No, there's goods, though. Oh, right, so this is kind of working. I'm going to put another steel wagon on here, another flatbed on here. So that was you, wasn't it? Flat car with stakes? Yes, add you. There you go. Okay, that is good. The other odd thing here, and I'm not quite sure how to fix it, is on the Chengdu dock itself, is that, look at that, vast numbers of combat, vast amounts of combat that's going on these trucks to be shipped presumably to the Chengdu branch here for shipment back to the hub. Oddly enough, still not making a vast amount of money. I'm wondering, do we need more trucks on here? Well, it's all going to the export, isn't it? Yeah, most of what these trucks are carrying is the combat coming out of here. I would have hoped the combat would go up here. I mean, both Hong Kong, yeah, and Port Moresby, one of their primary demands is for combat. So it should go up there. Are you getting combat internally? I don't think you are. No. Which is all very odd. So I would have liked a lot more of that combat to be shipped by these boats up to the island, but that's not happening. Some is, as you can see here, but not a vast amount. It's mostly coal actually that's going up on the boats. And I have recently, yes, you can see here, 1 year old. I did just before starting the episode recording, put another boat on this route. So it's now losing money. Well, not losing, it's not making as much money as it used to. I will leave that for a moment and come back and check in on that. Oh, blimey, we're in the end of 1995 already, December. So we might get some new vehicles. I was just about to look at if I have any vehicles that might need upgrading or replacing. I'm looking at the profit on my lines. Oh, hang on. Why is this one losing money? My aircraft don't lose money. I want the route. Wow. No. Oh, dear me. That's not good. Where you're coming from here, aren't you? Okay, there's a good number in the main passenger train station. What's going on with these passenger numbers? Look at that. It was doing really well. Are these planes too fast or something? Oh, I'm not happy with that at all. Okay. I've got people here. Going, yeah, which one are you? You're Izmir. Well, you're the cargo route. And you're carrying steel as... Now that... Okay, do I need to fix this one as well? I mean, look at that, 30 million. Oh, okay, our passenger plane's making money again now. Right, okay, so... Now let's go back here. Let's have a check of that route. So you're going out to Izmir here. Where's it? There's Izmir. Blimey, you've got a lot of stuff waiting here, haven't you? Should that be sent by boat as well? Should we have... I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure how all this stuff is collecting here, where it's all coming from. I know we've got food here. We've got steel over there. We've got fuel, I think, comes up. No, Izmir doesn't demand fuel. This is it. This is why it's important, I think. I've eventually learnt to have control over your shipment routes, to decide what goes where. Because I've no idea where this stuff is coming from, or where it's going to. Well, I can see where it's going to, but why it's going this route, I don't know. So could we have another long train route going into the Chengdu dock, or another dock? Now, Izmir isn't ideally suited to a dock. We'd have to do all sorts of dredging around here, wouldn't we? Well, we could ship it up here, perhaps. Yeah, have a train route. Oh, hang on, no. There's it. Oh, Izmir. Actually, it's not. Yeah, we could. Yeah, out here. Yeah, this is the Izmir Bay. We could ship it from there. Okay, so presumably it's all coming in by train. So we have got the bulk freight line, and you are coming in. You're right. Yes, you're coming in from the hub to deliver that there. And you are shipping all sorts of stuff because there's a fast way of getting it to the North Island by those aeroplanes. And you've also got a large number of steel here. Why? You're going back. Wait. Oh, that would have come from Kyiv, wouldn't it? Yeah, on that convoluted route, it would have got there from Kyiv. That may not be there for much longer. I think we probably have the plan for the next episode is to replace the Port Moresby Izmir cargo plane route with a new dock, or perhaps a long train route. Now, I've got 3 platforms here at the international dock, terminals. It doesn't tell me what they are, does it? No. So 30, yeah, so 31, 32, 33, yeah, those are the 3 train platforms we've got. I've got 3 routes. I thought I had 4 routes. I've got 3 routes coming in. I mean, they do all have alternates, so I'm making as best use as I can of those. Now, we do also have another 2 terminals here. Rail terminals, which I've kind of made impossible to get to by putting this depot track in here. But I could use those, or simply have more trains coming in here on those 3 tracks. That is quite. It's not as far as Erehwon. We could have a sexy route going across the bay there. And then, because we've got this route coming in, do we still have that route coming in from... Oh no, what are these routes? We've got the cross country. Yeah. If I move you there. So we've got the cross country, we've got the coal bulk coming in around there, and we've also got the conmat coming in. Yes, we had a machines factory link, didn't we? Or tools factory link here, which never made money, so I cancelled that one. Why is that losing money? Oh, it'll make money soon enough, because we're just, yeah, turn of the year, it'll make money again. Yes, so we could, and there is a route in that train used coming up here, so that could be used to come in from Izmir. Yeah, so up here somewhere, kind of thing. That could work. And then have another train service coming in to the dock. I like that. And we might then have a dock. Whoops. There it is. We might have a dock here. So rather than, yeah, not have everything shipped through this very small vanilla dock here in Hong Kong, have another dock at Port Moresby. I like that idea. Right, that is going to be a plan, I think, for the next episode. Well, I'm happy about that. But before we go, that one look at that passenger route here, which is in profit again. Yeah, well, that's very impressive profit. But are there any better planes that we could put on here? Let's have just a quick check of that. We did see some planes come up as we turned into 1995. Let's just turn into 1996 and see what happens if we get anything new. Happy New Year, 1996. It looks like there's no new aeroplanes. I think did they come up first last time? They might do. Oh no, they're 747s. Oh my goodness, no, that's too much overkill, I think. Right, I think that the vehicles do come in order, so that was the only plane I think we're going to see. Okay, so what new planes do we have then in the depot? So this is a DC-10. Okay, carrying 68 people at 564 miles an hour. That's quite a good speed, I think. This is passenger. We could go large, I suppose. Oh, we have got we have got Concorde. Ooh, no, that's silly, I think. No, if we had a passenger service from Erehwon to Port Moresby, we might put Concorde on that. So that's the DC-10, isn't it? Oh, there's the Martin. Oh, it's a Dutch one, is it? Oh, okay. Didn't realise that. Never mind. So that's you. We've got loads of these DC-10s. That's right. 50. You carry all cargo. I just want passengers. Let's not confuse myself. Oh, the Tupolev. That's okay. So what's that 747 then? Oh, you're probably one of these. Oh, Singapore. Right. Uzbekistan. Oh, right. Yes. A whole variety of Soviet-related aircraft, or post-Soviet. Oh, the Airbus. That carries far fewer and is slower. You carry 200. No, that's way too many. I quite like the Tupolev. It's a few fewer. 13 fewer. It could do that. Yeah. Are any of these planes actually full? Yes, you are. 2 of you are. Could we lose a few passengers mid-flight? Could do. Go on then, done it. Replace them. And do we want a 4th aircraft on there? I might do that. Let's put a 4th on there. There you go. So what's this aircraft doing? You're approaching Ajaxpost. So that, I think, is where we will... Oh, you've just left Port Moresby. Oh, okay. Is there another one then, which is slightly closer? Actually, I could leave you with a full flight. You're going to Port Moresby. You're the one we just looked at, and you're the brown new one coming out of the aerodrome at Port Moresby. Okay, we'll follow this aircraft then, shall we? Let's do that. So yes, thank you so much for joining me today for this episode of Transport Fever 2. That's a bit noisy. These Tupolevs are clearly noisy. I'll just take the sound down a little bit. Is that a bit better? Might be. I might talk up there. Yes. So, thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Transport Fever 2. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, it'd be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Just click on the old thumbsy uppy button. That's how it works. You know how all that works. If you've got anything to say about what I've been doing with the game or the game itself, then please do just drop a note into the comments box below. That would be awesome. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play videos. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Transport Fever 2. Until the next time, bye bye for now.